Ollie is very, very cheeky. He loves people and loves life, smiles constantly, delights in making other people smile as well, just finds joy in life. Alternating hemiplegia of childhood means that any muscle in Ollie's body can become paralysed at any time. So obviously his arms and legs, but also the muscles that control his eyes. He has had a fixed and dilated pupil, which normally freaks medical people out a lot. And at that point he still wasn't diagnosed, so that was an interesting hospital stay. It also affects his swallowing, so that he's now on a feeding tube. It affects his breathing, his heart, every single muscle. Ollie's breathing difficulties happen at night time as well as during the day, and we've had to not know every time we wake up whether he's going to be alive or not. We never fully rest because there's always part of you that's got half an ear open. Anytime he does sleep, I'm in an absolute panic, and I always send Adrian in because I can't face the idea that I have to walk in and he might not be alive. We knew that for the rest of our lives we would never know where we were at from 1 minute to the next, because there's no warning. These episodes of weakness happen, but to never know whether your child can stand or walk, or when Ollie is going to stop breathing and how long he's going to stop breathing for. Effectively, we don't know. He could die tomorrow, or he could die in 10 years' time. We have no idea and no way to know. And obviously that's quite difficult to live with. And we have to push it to the back of our minds and try and create that balance and have as much fun as we possibly can. When we go to Naomi House, we often spend time in the garden. They've got some amazing wheelchair bikes, so being able to be on a bike with Ollie is really special. They absolutely love the sensory room. Lissy spends most of her time in the arts and crafts room. There is a lot of mess involved normally. The other thing that probably really important is it's the only place that we can swim as a family. So the hydro pool is really important. Going to a public pool just isn't an option as a family, but we can do that at Naomi House. Pretty much every day we're there, we go in the pool. It's one thing that both Lissy and Ollie really, really look forward to. The best thing about Naomi House, other than the amazing nurses and being there and not having to worry, and when you've got medical emergencies, know that there's somewhere else to back you up, the cake's pretty good. Just a sense of relief and a sense of fun, and being able to walk away at tea time and knowing that the nurses would put Ollie to bed, and Lissy being able to give her, for probably the first time ever, time just her and Adrian and I. It's a chance to just be mum and dad. We don't have that time where we can not worry about medicines, not worry about needing to change him and all of the care side of things, and for somebody else to do that for us, as well as being able to sleep all night. On our most recent stay, the comms team left out some baby shark costumes, and so I put the baby shark costume on and hid in the ball pool until they came in and then jumped up and surprised them. So much screaming ensued. Making memories is really important to us as a family, because it's being able to remember the good times and not have Ollie's diagnosis as something that clouds our memory. I don't want to be able to have to look back and only remember those things from Ollie's childhood, and particularly the last few years, and neither do I want Lissy to look back and not have fun memories. So having space where we can do crazy things like jumping in ball pits dressed as sharks is even more important. I'm incredibly proud of Ollie. He just lights up a room when he's in it, and I know he's brought so much joy to so many people. I really wouldn't change him for the world.